Hi, I'm Claire Schaefer. I'm from GBBN Architects.
Okay, great, welcome. And Wes Manzel from the planning department. Welcome, Wes. And then someone else here under Patrice.
Hi, it's Patrice Burke with Uptown Rental Properties, representing the owner.
Great. Ms. Burke, are you going to be testifying today or just Ms.
Poten
Schaefer?
yeah, potentially.
Okay. All right, great. If and when you do, you'll just need to activate your camera at that time. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I need to read through the hearing script. This basically will just cover the procedure for the hearing and then we'll begin. So this is the April 9th, 2025 session of the zoning hearing examiner docket. Case before us today is case number ZH20250022. That's 49 William Howard Taft Road. The purpose of the hearing is to allow applicants and any other parties to testify and to offer and refute evidence and testimony. This hearing will follow the rules found in the zoning code and supplemental rules of the zoning hearing examiner. All testimony and evidence that an applicant or any other party wishes to offer must be presented at this hearing. The hearing will proceed as follows. The applicant, the applicant's attorney, or the applicant's agent will first present the applicant's case. Ms. Schaefer, what GBBN is, are you the applicant or just the architect on the project?
We're the architect and
Okay.
on the project. I'm happy to present it, Patrice, if you needed me to.
Yeah, sure, if you don't mind.
Sure, whatever
Okay.
works for
Great.
you.
Yeah, so we'll first give you an opportunity, Ms. Schaefer, to present the project, the relief you're requesting and why you believe that relief is appropriate. If there were anyone here from the public, they'd have an opportunity to speak after the applicant had presented its case. If Wes Manzel would like to provide any testimony, I'll give him the opportunity at that time. And in the event that any party testifies or offers argument in opposition to this application, the applicant will have an opportunity to respond. After all presentations have been made, I will close the hearing. Decisions may be expected within 2 weeks. I may limit or exclude any testimony that I deem irrelevant or outside the scope of the application being considered. I may interrupt any speaker to ask questions or make any comments. Okay, just need to swear in all of our witnesses. If you could raise your right hand, I need you to answer out loud. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, Ms. Schaefer, are you ready?
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Can share my screen here. Give me just one moment. Okay, so we are looking at the project at 47 and 49 William Howard Taft. This is the site plan. We have Auburn to the east and William Howard Taft to the north. This is a student housing project for Uptown Rental Properties, as well as the other tenant in this building is the Superior Credit Union. So we are looking for a variance for a Superior Credit Union sign. And so this is the site plan here. We have traffic coming from the east to west on the north. And then we have the motor court where the Superior Credit Union visitors will be parking. So their parking is located here on the west side of the building. They have some parking out here on the front as well as the side over here. And then their entry you can see here is where this black arrow is. So there's some pedestrian traffic as well that would come from William Howard Taft and some from Auburn. So we currently have Superior Credit signs on the east and north side, but we would like to locate a sign on the west side so that people in the motor court can be directed to the front door of the Superior Credit Union. So we have some other visuals that will help this as well. So this is a view from William Howard Taft looking back towards the building, and you can see our proposed signs here. They have one that's near their entrance, and then they have the one that we're seeking the variance for on the west side here. And then the point signs are the name of the building for the student housing project. A little bit zoomed in, you can see the proposed signage here. So really, when you're in the motor court, this west face is the face that you can see. So we're asking for a variance for this sign because we think this will help navigation and wayfinding for people within the motor court to understand the differences between the two entrances of the two different tenants. So it is also visible from the street frontage of William Howard Taft because of the angle of the building and the site in relationship to the building, in relationship to the streets. So neither the north or west facade is completely parallel to the streets. So you do get some street visibility here as well. Here's a diagram of the street frontage dimensions that we have, in case those need to be referenced. And then here's the elevation of the north side, displaying the total sign areas that we have for the Point and the Superior Credit Union. And then this is the west facade where you see the sign that we're seeking the variance for, and then the east facade as well, where we have the Superior Credit Union sign on the east side. And then a view from the east as well. So you can see that consistency in signage around the perimeter. And our goal with this is really, we think that providing the same size and type of sign on all three sides provides visual consistency with the project. It looks like a very clean approach to that, as well as providing clear informational wayfinding for the pedestrians and the cars as well. And when you add up all the areas of the signs of the Superior Credit Union, it's still under the limit of the square footage required for the one facade. So we thought that due to the size of the signs that would be appropriate.
And you said the size of the sign posing today on the west facade there is 19 square feet.
Yes, let me. On the west facade, it's a little under 19 square feet, and so they're all the same size on all three sides.
Got it. Okay. And are they all illuminated?
Yes, they are all illuminated. That's their Superior Credit's kind of standard sign type.
Okay. Internally illuminated, I assume.
Internally illuminated, and I believe they're individual letters.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell me about the project?
I think that's it. Patrice, do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I mean, I thought
We
Wes's
still need
report.
to, I need
Oh.
to get you sworn in if you want.
Oh,
if you
sorry.
want.
Yeah,
No, it's okay. All right. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes.
Okay.
No, I think Claire did a great job laying it out, and I think Wes's report kind of further emphasizes like the hopefully the minimal nature of this sign as it relates to kind of the rest of the building and just kind of helping out this commercial tenant with people who are coming to their location.
Great. Thank you. Wes, did you want to add anything?
Morning. No, I don't have anything additional to add to the discussion. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Schaefer, anything in closing or otherwise before we adjourn?
No, I don't have anything additional.
Okay, great. Well, I appreciate your presentation and sharing some images there. I agree with the staff report. After reviewing that and the application materials and hearing the testimony here today, I do think it would be impractical to strictly enforce the zoning code of this project. I think it's reasonable to have some directional and wayfinding signage for folks in the motor court there in the parking area. So based on all of that, I am going to approve the application. I need to formalize that approval in a written decision. That typically takes about 2 weeks. As soon as I finish that, I'll put it into a PDF and email it to everybody in the hearing. You'll have a copy of it really just moments after it's complete, and Wes can approve zoning permitting. You all can take the next steps. Any questions?
No, thank you so much.
Sure. Okay.